You're listening to an AppleViz podcast. Hello and welcome. My name is Thomas Donville, also known as Anonymous. In this podcast, I'm going to show you how to turn off repeated text messages alerts on iOS. So whether if you're new or like in my case, I just recently had to reset my settings, and doing so brought this little thing up, and it brought my attention. It's like, what is this? I totally forgot about it. And honestly, I wasn't quite sure where to find this location to turn this option off. So I'm going to do just that. And I am going to show you how to turn this lovely thing off, or I'll do the opposite and show you as a tip if you do want to receive repeated text messages alerts, to show you how you can increment that to include more alerts instead of just the standard one. So what am I talking about? So whenever you receive a text message, you get the alert, right? And if for some reason, if you do not look at it within 2 minutes, it's going to repeat the text alert again. So it seems like you're getting 2 text messages, but you really aren't. You're getting the one, and in 2 minutes later, it's just a friendly reminder that you have a text message you want to check out. And that can be nuisance for some, or for some, that might be incredibly important. Could be something important at that time. I just don't have the moment, but within a couple of minutes, yes, I remember that text message. This is very subjective to your personal preference of how you want to handle this situation. So in my case, I want to turn this off. What we're going to do is we're going to have it over to the Settings app itself.
Settings. Double tap to open.
And we're going to do just that. So one finger double tap on the settings.
Settings.
Now we got the settings open. There's 2 ways of doing it. The first and the one I'm going to show you is through the notification. Yes, you could do it through the message as well, but in this demonstration, we're going to go through the notification. So swipe to the right until you get to notification, which is going to be easier to find, and it's towards the top instead of the message settings, which is way down at the very middle there. But go swipe to the right until we get to notification.
Notifications button.
Do one finger double tap to open that up.
Display as heading.
And now you're going to swipe to the right until you get to message.
Messages, critical alerts, banners, sounds, badges, announce button.
There she is. So one finger double tap to open that up.
Allow notifications, switch button on. Double tap to toggle setting.
Now instead of swiping to the right until we get to the very bottom, I'm going to take a shortcut, and that is a 4-finger tap towards the bottom half of your phone.
Customize notifications button.
And what that does, it takes you to the very bottom element of that page. Yes, it's buried under customized. Isn't that weird? Because this is not where I was suspect to find it. And this is why it took me a while to figure out where this was. So double tap that.
Repeat alerts once button.
And there she is. So I'm going to do 1-finger double tap on that.
Never.
Now, we have various options here. This is entirely up to you. In my case, I never want to get a repeated text. So when you select never, it doesn't mean that you'll never get the text message. Don't worry about that. You'll always get your text message. This is just going to be simply how many times do you want it to repeat to remind you that there is a text sitting there for you. So I'm going to select never by 1-finger double tap.
Selected never.
Now that's selected. I am just going to do, for fun and giggles, just show you the other options you have. As you swipe to the right.
Once, twice, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. Alerts repeat at 2 minute intervals.
So if you do want to have that repeated more than just once, then you have those items to select from. And as it mentioned there, it reminds you every 2 minutes. Now that you have that selected, if you want to head on out of here, you just go top left.
Customize notifications, back button. Customize repeat alerts, never button.
Now your repeated alert says never, and you are set. And from here on out, you're only going to get 1 text message, and it doesn't repeat the text message alerts again. So that is how you turn off repeated text message alerts on iOS. I hope this was helpful for you. My name is Thomas Donville, also known as Anonymous. Until next time, bye-bye.
This AppleVis podcast has been brought to you by the community of AppleVis.com for the latest in resources and tips and tricks to get you the best experience from your Apple device. Visit www.applevis.com.